Hi everyone, in this video we're going to cover some tips and tricks for Amazon pay-per-click and how to get the most return for your ad spend. So first of all, I tend to split my advertising spend into 3 campaigns per product. The first one is the auto campaign from Amazon itself, and I set this up as soon as my new product has 5+ reviews. I start with a budget of $10 a day, and I start with a very low default bid of 30 or 50 cents for a product. And the reason I use 30 or 50 cents is simply because I've found that the conversion ratio tends to be similar for different amounts of spend. But if you're only paying 30 cents a click versus $1.80 a click, your return's automatically going to be much higher for the same number of clicks. The Amazon system will find somewhere to slot you in, even though you've got a 30 or 50 cent default bid. Maybe you don't get the top ranking spot on the advertising sections, and maybe you don't get the optimum times, but somehow it still manages to slot you in. And so if you have 10 clicks at 30 cents each, you're spending $3 for your one sale, for example, whereas you could be spending $1.80, so you just spent $18 for the same sale at prime time. And really, what difference does it make to you if that sale comes at a non-prime time or a prime time, as long as your pay-per-click has got a positive return or break even and you're getting enough impressions and enough clicks to actually make sales? Then I would strongly recommend starting with a really low default bid and slowly increasing that. You see, as you can see here, I'm now at 80 cents, but this started out for this particular ad group at 50 cents, and I gradually tested by increasing by 5, 10, 15 cents a time, up and down, just to see what result that would have on impressions, on clicks, and my cost of sales. So the return on this one's quite good. I'm spending $73 in return for $868 in sales, and I found that by keeping the default bid low, I can get those kind of returns, because the amount I have to spend per customer, it is much lower at a lower default bid. I mean, just because you're bidding $2 a click doesn't mean you're going to get more sales. I found overall the numbers are the same, so the only way to reduce the cost of advertising and boost the return on advertising is to simply use lower default bids. And the issue is with some markets that if you have too low a default bid, then you don't get enough impressions, therefore can't get many clicks and can't get many sales. So you do have to experiment, but I would keep it below $1 if you can, and that's my strategy. So I start off with an auto campaign. I let that run. After about 10 days of letting my initial auto campaign run, I'm then going in, getting the report, downloading the report, and I'm reviewing all the keywords, the impressions of the different keywords, the conversions, and all I'm looking for is all the ones that are break even or profitable. I'm taking and I'm setting up into a separate new campaign, which is, I call it product name, high converting keywords. That's it. And I redo the same process. I run those. It could be one keyword that's doing really well from the auto campaign, or it could be 20 keywords. I then run all of those keywords again with the low pay-per-click through a separate campaign, which is the high converting campaign, at $10 a day, and let that run again also. So now I'm in a situation where I've got an auto campaign from Amazon running. I've cherry picked the best words from Amazon's auto campaign and put them into a new campaign, and that's what's running. And then also what I'm doing is, if you go and look at the product research video that we've posted as well, I'm then researching a huge list of relevant keywords that aren't necessarily, they might be in the auto campaign, they might be already in the high converting campaign that I've set up, but I'm just creating this list of whether it's 20, 30, 50 or 100 keywords relevant to my market, relevant to my product, of all different volume keywords, and I'm setting that up into a third campaign. I call that product name direct campaign, because it's keywords that are related to my market, maybe not exactly my product, but I just want to test around. So let's say, for example, I'm selling silicone rings, then I might test black rubber wedding ring, black rubber band, wedding band, wedding band, men's rubber wedding band, different keywords like that around the main keywords such as silicone ring, and that goes into a third campaign, and then I'm letting that run again. And all of my pay-per-click, I check on a periodic basis, alternate weeks usually, in detail, so it's enough time for the campaigns to run and for me to see real results. I'm then reviewing the auto campaign and the direct campaign and moving any break-even or profitable keywords into my high convert campaign. So basically I keep cherry picking the best keywords and adding them to that campaign. Do I increase the budget? Yes, I do over time. Once it's proven that it's profitable, I then incrementally increase the budget. I may also play with the default bid, increasing that and then seeing the result a week or 2 weeks later. The key with the pay-per-click, it's very, very simple, is you need to schedule a fixed time to go back and check it and measure your results, look at your results, and then you'll know what action to take. The numbers are all there for you. Amazon's reports will show you whether it's profitable or not. If you're going every 2 weeks, checking the campaign, checking the keywords, optimizing for the best keywords, adding a little bit of budget for the best keywords, playing with the default bid every couple of weeks, over a period of about 3 months, you would have optimized a very, very profitable campaign. So this is month to date so far. I think this is the returns on this are great. I have a cost of sales range of between 8.4% as in this case and around 30% for some campaigns. Some campaigns like the auto campaigns might be higher because there's non-performing keywords within the auto campaign, but I leave those to run at a low default bid and a low budget because the auto campaigns do result in additional keywords for me to then add into my high converting campaign. So that pretty much covers it. The key is metrics. Review your metrics regularly, periodically, and you'll be able to optimize your campaign to be the most profitable.